Many of these cases are like egg-shaped, so they don't really want to stack very well. Oh man, I know if I put another one up there, that one's gonna come crashing down. We'll just start here. I'm so dark back here. We only get in the intro, it's all we need. We discovered that the Bobo VR A2 headphones really didn't want to fit in the Bobo VR case. You could get them in there if you took them off. So a lot of you have been asking, what case do they fit in? We're gonna try and figure it out real quick today. Let's do it. I've got two setups here. I got the M1 Plus Elite style and the M2 Plus, the big one with the Halo style, of course. I got an old PlayStation VR case here, which I thought maybe, because the PlayStation VR was a Halo, maybe, just maybe, we would be able to come close. I think we're definitely gonna have to ditch the cat ears for now. Oh. I do not recommend putting the kind of force on any of your headsets that I'm gonna be putting on mine today, trying to fit one in a case. PlayStation case, I'm gonna declare that a kind of. Granted, I didn't even try to get the controllers in there. Let's try. The M1 should be an easier fit in most cases, but we're still gonna be running into a lot of difficulties even with it. It's just that width. That width on the headphones actually is worse on the M1 for some reason. Barely kind of is the declaration there. Stay. The stack is literally all the way up from the floor. That's why it's so unwieldy. Okay, Oculus, this is gonna be an easy one. Oculus case, definitely not. Yeah, not even close. Barely fits any straps. Got a VR cover. As the stack gets shorter, this should stop trying to fall on me. It should. Got a VR cover case, it's a decent sized one, but it's very hard and not flexible at all, so I don't have high hopes. Oh, and it faces that way, I didn't realize. I think for a lot of these cases, we're gonna start with the M1. Yeah, there's just no way. It's all about the width of those headphones. Well, just for posterity. Not even close. Bobo VR C2, one of the bigger cases too. It's those joints right there. Oh. I'm gonna give that one another almost. I would not travel with it like this, but it's close. It's probably closer than most of these are gonna be. M1's gonna be the same issue. Yeah, nope. I'm really shocked. I feel like I'm getting closer on the M2 than I am on the M1. Syntec Elite style one. Definitely not. Nope. But I have a Syntec big one. Look at that size. Take any accessories we have out, give it the maximum chance of fitting. Syntec big case? I'm gonna give that a definitely kind of so far, because that's been the closest fit. Problem is there's really, now that the headphones are shoved inside, there's really not much room for the controllers anymore. You know what? If you had normal controllers, I would say this is actually pretty close. There's gonna be a link to this one. Stop it. I'm gonna keep this one on the desk because this has been the closest fit. Let's give the M1 a little check though and see how it does. That is so tight, it just all stays as one unit. And I'm realizing I may have done that. Did I have that in there backwards and it actually fit better backwards? I might have had it forward. We're gonna have to check the tape on that one. It's messing up the case a little bit. It's closing. In a pinch, I would use this case. Let me try it the other way too, because I think that was what I was doing and that might have been the key, was using it backwards. Okay, Syntec, your big case is big. I will give you that. Vori, there's no way. Nope. Definitely a nope. This was that weird case. I don't remember what brand. I'm gonna have to do some looking. It can charge your headset inside it, so it has a USB-C port pass through there. Take the controllers back away to give these a more fair shake again. I'm gonna give that a nope, but for how tiny this case was, I literally thought there was no way this would even come close, and this actually came closer than I expected. Good try. That case gets a good try rank. This is the fanciest of fancy cases. This is the Ferrari of Quest 2 cases. This thing has an internal battery that will charge your case in transit, although for how big it looks, I feel like it's a little deceptive. I don't think it's actually quite as massive as it looks like it is. Oh boy. The problem with it is not gonna be the size, it's gonna be its lack of flexibility, because it has this hard plastic top that's really nice looking, but because of that, it loses really a lot of its flexibility. Like I'm risking damaging the top right now. Close-ish. I think maybe the M1 might actually work in this too. Let's even give it a shot with the controllers. I feel hopeful right now. That one is a decent fit, actually, with the M1. Destech and Syntech so far, your best bets, depending on which one you have. I'm gonna run out of space up here. You get to stay up here because you did a good job. Did I even open this one? Doesn't look like this has ever been opened. It's got a logo on top I kind of recognize. Who are you?
You.
Oh, Abaca! I haven't reviewed this case, actually. I had high hopes for the overall size, but now that I see the inside, it's so molded and made to hold everything still that I feel less likely about it. Oh, definitely not. The problem here too is like it's got a perfect spot for stock controllers, but you have any sort of grips on there, it's not gonna fit. Nope, 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 we tried. Looks bigger from the outside than it actually is. Hey! I have more clubs. I was actually looking for more the other day. This one, the title and name will be lost to time because I have no idea and there's no branding. I'm sure I could figure it out if it actually works. Well, I'll take the time. Oh boy. You know what? This is promising. So promising, I'm even gonna try and shove the controllers inside. Remember that one comment that told us always 69 the controllers. Really, the way I'm putting the controllers in, you wouldn't really want to put them in this way because I am shoving stuff towards my lenses. We're testing fit here. We're not making it perfect. Ooh, putting a lot of pressure. But I gotta say, that is a decent fit for what we're trying to do here. I'd say it's about as good as the Syntech, which you really wouldn't probably want to take your headset anywhere, any of the ways we're shoving things around today, but a couple of them have shocked me. That's not bad. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to find out what case that is. So far, this and the Syntech are winning the race. What are you? Zyber, I feel like looking at this case at a glance, I'm like, there's no way. But one of them earlier surprised us when I thought that, and it came close. So I think we'll start with the M1 though, because this looks tiny. Oh, no. Nope, 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 nope. We got one of these backpack style cases. I think I have two of these in the stack though, because this might be the smaller one. Because there's one of them out there that really shocks you with how much you can shove in it. It really just expands. In the original video I reviewed, I was like, oh my gosh, it just kept growing. This might be that one. I'm gonna use their strap to kind of help me out here. And then if this goes well, I'm gonna try putting the controllers in it. Because in this case, you look at it and like, there's no way, but it just kept expanding. See, look how big that got. That's what he said, she said.
That's what she said. Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody said. Let's do it one more time with the controllers. I'm gonna try to put the controllers in the proper way. No, if you had normal controllers, if you didn't have these big grips on them, this would be much more possible. I feel like that's the best fitment we found. And I gotta say, it's so funny with this, because really going into this, I thought, man, there's no way. There's no way like any of these are gonna fit. And we actually found a lot more that fit, or at least fit closer than I expected. Let's do the M1 just for posterity. Especially if you're rocking the M1. I feel like this one's the way to go. I'm gonna keep that one up on top here because that one is so far the grand winner. I vaguely remember this, but I have no idea who this is or what it's by. I just kind of remember this case coming in thinking, wow, that case looks different than all the other cases. I don't know that this is even specifically a Quest case. No, this is not. This is a Vive Pro case or something because it has cutouts for headphones. Let's start with the big boy here. Oh man. I think that is probably the way to go right there. I had to push down on the top a little bit. It wasn't perfect, but I mean, it's only pushing on these. If you tweak this around, you might be able to get this in here a little nicer even. It's made for a headset that has big headphones on it to start. That's a pretty clear winner. But we have two more. This might be that identical backpack style though. Yes, I'm gonna say this is that same backpack, just in a different color. So you know you can get the gray or the black edition and get it in there pretty easily. And I've got one more, but it's a backpack style and I think it's much smaller. Yeah, this looks significantly smaller. Yeah, nope, dang, okay. The Destech was the premium case, it was like $100, I think it came down to 80. It wasn't almost, I wouldn't go for it. The big Vive case was definitely the big winner by far. I would say that's your best bet. Although these backpack style cases, and I'll leave a couple in the description because there's tons of brands that have these bigger ones, this was also a decent fit. And now that we saw how decent of a fit those backpack style ones that were, I'm gonna say the Syntech and the Mystery one, both were hard enough of a push that I wouldn't really recommend them unless maybe you just have the M1. I will leave links in the description to those and I'll say that, you know, these are really, if you have the M1, they'd be okay, but these were a pinch. Especially now that we saw that these are this good, this is the way to go. Links in the description to all of them in case you need a case. If you found another case out there that works, let me know though, I'd love to see it. But thank you for coming out. I'll see you in another reality. Peter, how are you doing that? I don't know, Lois.
Calm down.
I can't. I get help. Call somebody. A police, a fire, a scientist. Call a scientist.